Well, hello YouTube for another show on Xskode channel. So today I'm going to actually show you a little bit of my character build in Dark Souls 2. Now, before we get into the reason why I picked the kind of stuff I picked, including the weapons and perimeters, I just want to say, I call this build the Adventurer build. Now, the whole time I was thinking about, well, how am I going to put together this Adventurer build? I really was thinking about Adventurer and I call Archaeologist. But then I thought about it. Wait a second. An Archaeologist is going to have too much HP and defense, and that's going to make the game an easy walkthrough, you know. And really, New Game 1 already was a simple walkthrough. So on this New Game Plus that I'm doing, I wanted the game to be a little bit more challenging. Just a little bit more challenging. Not necessarily hard, but challenging, to where I had to really calculate, you know, when to attack because my dodges are delayed. You know, I have to really pay attention to kind of what I'm doing. I have a variety of different types of weapons as well, including this thing that I like. Awesome! I can heal my opponents by attacking them. But anyways, without any further ado, so let's get down into this build that I call the Adventurer build. As you can see, when I was constructing this build, I was kind of thinking, okay, well, Adventurer. I want to stay true to the theme. And I was thinking, okay, well, what would an Adventurer have? They would probably have like endurance. No, I guess, yeah. I can agree on that. Endurance. They'll have resistance. They also have agility. So that's pretty much what I built. Here, I have 90 endurance. You know, when it comes to adapt, 85, which gives me 115. Now, yes, one of my PSN friends actually told me, you know, when you get to 100 agility, that's really all you need, because the return from 100 plus, it doesn't return anything that's really good. Pretty much, are really noticeable, I should probably say. So that is kind of like an overkill. If you were building this build, you could spend those points into something else. That is true. However, with adapt does come resistance, and also like the poison bonus and bleed, all that kind of stuff. It works. It really helps. So this character has a lot of endurance, which helps for my attacks as well, and combos, dodging. Also have resistance, which is cool. Also have poison bonus and bleed bonus, which helps because my weapons have stones on them as well. And the poison weapon is the one in my right hand. So this build, I really wanted to be, like I said, make the game a little more challenging, and yes, it actually does. There are times when I was attacking one attack too much and I couldn't dodge fast enough. I purposely decided to build it like that. These weapons of choice that I picked, there's a lot of better other katanas out there and curved swords that you can pop on this build and it will be like, whoa, this is awesome. But like I said, I wanted it to be kind of challenging, and I know that combining these weapons as well allows for that delay. Like I'm pressing circle, I didn't dodge until then. There are some weapons that if you have, you can literally pretty much dodge right then. But as for me, I had to really think, oh crap, should I not do that? Dang it. Alright, so let's see. What do we have here? Apart from my stats that I have this weapon with a poison stone on it that's in my right hand, so that allows me to be able to wreck up poison on somebody, you know, from hits, consecutive hits. I also have raw on the other hand, my left hand, so that allows me with this to be able to poison someone and still do a decent amount of damage as well with my combos. I also have some other cool stuff in here, like a nice fire glove, you know, lets me do that. That's like my special. I have a bow as well. The bows I'm using, let me see, what am I using? I'm using fire and poison. Again, I'm trying to stay to the adventurer theme. So yeah, people might be like, well, fire, magic, really for an adventurer? No, but like I also want the versatile. And so there is a rule to using this kind of build to actually let the game be challenging. Rule number 1 is no shields. Okay, yes. You hear me? No shields. There is no such thing of a shield unless you use your sword like this to block. That's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, you can parry and all that kind of stuff. Wrong button. Yeah, you can do all that stuff, but no physical shield. Not at all. Another one is light armor, and of course I wanted the armor to try to stay to the theme again, adventurer. And of course in this game they don't have that much armor that's cool for like adventure, so I was stuck with this. I have two armors though. Two outfits I should say. I have this outfit right here that I'm wearing, and then the other outfit I have is this. Yeah, I know that's kind of weird, but hey, I was like, might as well. That doesn't look too bad actually. Kind of works. I don't really use that much that much though. I kind of been using this one. A lot. I like the hat by the way too. Another thing is you cannot use heal magic at all. You can only have, one of the rules is you can only have some type of attack or support magic, and it can only be one. Like you notice I only have the Great Fireball. That's the other thing to this that makes it challenging. There is another thing. Oh no, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I just mentioned that. Yeah, light armor, all that kind of cool stuff. Now, when it comes to my rings, what else did I do to this build? I have the third dragon ring, which increases HP, stamina, and maximum load, which is very important because now I have even more stamina, as you can see. I have 213 because of the ring. Without it, it's 200. Wow, oh, 13. Anyways, then I have steel protection. Now, because I have a lot of endurance, this does allow me to be able to get hit, which I find interesting. Because in my other build, I had defense that was up in like 1,200 in the far, under the defense category. It was like 1,200 and stuff, and higher poise was like 100, whatnot. And I could only get hit like maybe 2, maybe 3. In most cases, no more than 4 or 5 times, and I would die. But with this build, I actually can get hit, and I can actually have time to, recover and heal, and I actually had to pay more attention. It really does seem like the battlefield has been leveled out some, even against PvP. This actually does do pretty good. Let's see, what else do I have in here in my rings? I'm using Ring of Blades, which pretty much it increases the physical attack, your physical attack. That's what it does. But the cool thing is that I have a Monday Stone on my bow. So when it comes to my bow, it actually increases this physical attack by 100% instead of just 50% with all this other stuff. So now my bow is actually, heck, pretty powerful. I did pick this bow again because the other bows I had that are in my item box, they didn't really look like they can work for an adventure, so I was like, it sucked because the bow I was using on my other foul was pretty cool. It actually is pretty cool, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stay true to the theme and I'm gonna use this bow. I'm just gonna do it up, and so I did. Let's see though. So that's how that really helps. Then I have Flynn's ring, which this ring I really do like, because as long as your equipped unit, which is that one right there, is less than 60, it actually increases your physical attack as well. Now the cool thing about that is that pretty much I have 2 rings that are increasing my physical attack. I have a ring that improves my defense as well, and a ring that improves my increases my maximum HP, stamina, and equip level, which allows me to move faster as well with agility. And because of such, I can actually have this heavy armor on here, and it doesn't even do anything to my speed, agility, or nothing. Still can move freely. So yeah, there you go. You have it. This is indeed my adventurer build right here on Dark Souls. Later guys, and thanks for watching.